I do have more Palinziq updates. I am currently on the maintenance dosage of 20 milligrams a day. I was doing my injections in the mornings, which was really convenient for me when I was on my medical leave. However, I'm off my medical leave now and I work at Disneyland Resort, and a lot of my shifts start in the morning, so it was going to be very hard to maintain the rhythm of my injections, as I have to take pre-meds like an hour before my injections, and then I've kind of gotten to the point where I don't really need to like wait an hour anymore after I do my injection, which is nice. But I always keep my EpiPen close by, even when I'm sleeping. I usually do my injection right before I go to sleep. However, when I'm working at Disney, I do have evening shifts sometimes, so I might need to like bring my injection with me along with my pre-meds to be able to do it at the consistent time, because my time that I've been doing it right now is 9 p.m. And like I said, it's more consistent than the mornings, but I feel comfortable in that time area of the day. But yeah, I always keep my EpiPens close by, even ask like friends at work or coworkers to hold it for me while I'm on set, on stage. And let's see what else. I basically wanted to start this new thing for anybody interested in learning about PKU or learning about maybe starting Palinziq if you're looking into that as one of your options. I'm willing to answer questions in the comment section below. And even if you don't have PKU, like if you want me to answer questions you have about PKU, I'm willing to do the best I can to answer some questions, as I'm still learning about things myself, and I've had PKU since I was a baby, since I was born. My mom actually spoke at the March of Dimes when I was a baby about PKU and educated people. So I guess I'm kind of doing that for people here. And I guess I don't remember this, but apparently I was the poster child for March of Dimes when I was a baby. Do not remember that. But yeah, it's gonna be nice because we have social media now and we have YouTube, and we can spread awareness of this disorder, which is really, really important because not even like doctors know a lot about PKU. But yeah, so there's a couple things I want to show you before I I give you more updates on my personal Palinziq journey and where I am at that. When I started this journey, I was told that it works for everybody, but some people can't continue with it due to health issues or feeling like they can't continue for personal reasons. But I was told it does work for everybody. And I have a friend actually who just started Palinziq, and she was having severe reactions, but there's also other health factors that contributed to her decision. It had something to do with blood platelets getting low and whatnot, but it was kind like she thought it was because of the diet she had that contributed it to it, but it wasn't like the main reason, so don't freak out, like not everybody has that. So anyway, I just encourage you, if you start it, to continue it, because it's life-changing. And really work with your doctors, really communicate with your doctors, and don't feel like you're like bothering them too much. Because in the beginning of my process, I was a hypochondriac, or I still kind of am a little bit. Just going into this journey with so many unknown factors, even when they tell you what's going to happen, like, everybody responds differently, everybody reacts differently, that everyone's immune system is different. But I'll get back to that later. I would like to show you that at the beginning of my journey, I was told to keep a log of my injections. And it started out on like this calendar thing that BioMarin gave me. And it was convenient, but it was very, very small space, and it was hard to write everything, and sometimes I had to like cross things out because I made mistakes and whatnot, and so it just got really messy for me. So I basically got a notebook to have all my logs right here. Like, the first column says what date it is, and then I said the milligrams I was currently taking, and the time I took it, as well as the location I put the injection. So it's very organized. This was easier for me to read than the calendar that they gave me. But it's important to keep these logged, because when you have your blood tests throughout, like, your treatment, they require you to put down this information with your food logs. So it's very important to keep this. And tip for people who don't know, they want you to try to keep the injection times consistent, and then rotate different areas to do the injections. That's what they said works best. But some people have like more reactions in their thighs than their stomach, per se. I personally started in my stomach. I asked a couple fellow Facebookers on my Facebook page, the PKU Support Around the World group, that they said the stomach was probably the best place to start because it wasn't as sensitive. And I actually ended up doing like injections in my thighs, and I still don't like it, so I avoid the thigh area as much as I can. I only do it occasionally, like one injection on my right and one injection on my left, and then I go through the whole cycle of like different spots on my stomach again. But if you have someone with you, you can also do like injections on the back of your arms if they know how to do it. My mom, when she's around, she does it sometimes for me. Or like on the top of your excuse me, on the top of your buttocks, gluteus maximus, I don't know. But yeah, those are pretty much the areas you want to rotate. I also have to take pre-meds before my injections, so I have this like pill organizer. I know it's like backwards, but it's a pill organizer, and it has like pills that you take in the morning and then pills you take at night. And it's really helpful because I have deficiencies because of my PKU. Like, I have to take vitamin D and iron. Right now I'm taking a probiotic because I came off antibiotics from like a sinus infection, so I'm trying to keep my gut health up. And I also have to take a complete multivitamin, because one, when your levels drop, I guess your hair can possibly fall out a bit. And then, what else? There's, the tyrosine, the L-tyrosine. I am currently trying to be good about my formula. It's very hard. I've just had a very rough time continuing my formula stuff since they discontinued my formula that I had since I was a baby. I've gone through so many different formulas, it's crazy. And luckily, my friend that I was talking about earlier told me about a formula by Cambrook that actually, she said, tastes like Wendy's Frosties. I don't know, I've never tasted one, but I'm taking her word for it. So I might end up trying to switch to that to make it easier on my stomach, because the one I'm taking right now, I'm taking VitaFlow Sphere 20, and it's vanilla flavored, and so, I don't know, it's not very tasty. I have to drink it through a straw right now, because I'm like, I don't want to smell it. And it's funny, because I used to have, like, family members be like, oh, I wonder what this tastes like, so they always want to taste my formula. It's funny. Excuse me. Whew. So I have updates on my Palinziq, and it's going pretty well. I am on the maintenance dosage, as I said before, and it's 20 milligrams daily. And my last levels, before the last level that I took, where I know what it was, before that one, the level was like 24.5, and then I got my test back after that one that month, and it went down to 15.9, which is wow. Like, it's only been 4 months since I started Palinziq, and my body's already responding to it. And on top of that, like, throughout this month, I've been noticing that I feel more like myself than I have in a really, really long time. I can think clearer. I can articulate better. I am actually noticing this when I'm videotaping myself for different things, for auditions and whatnot, that I'm more articulate than I used to be, because my brain's not foggy anymore. I still need to take my formula. They want me to take 1 bottle a day, and I am struggling with that, and I'm trying. But I feel like I have more energy. I'm off medical leave now. I'm back at work, and I went to work, and before my medical leave, I couldn't even get through a short day of like 4 hours of work. So it's just, it's insane. Like, it's night and day. I went back to work, and like, I didn't have a panic attack, for one. I felt like my body was able to handle the work that I was doing, whereas before I had no energy. I was so tired, and granted, I was still tired after this shift because of physical, like, my work's very physical and physically demanding, but I just felt like myself again, and I saw my coworkers that I haven't seen in forever, and I was so excited, and I felt like Sydney again. And it was the most amazing thing ever, and I'm not even at the goal that I want to get to with my levels yet, and so I'm just like, I feel myself changing. And before I did this treatment, like, I feel like I almost had like a childlike presence because I was so fearful of everything. excuse me, and I was afraid to do things on my own and afraid to take control of my life. I was afraid to go out and do new things. Like, I wouldn't even go out of the house that much because I was just scared that I'd have a panic attack and I would be a burden to whoever I was with, because it was a lot. Like, my panic attacks were very, very bad. Like, sometimes they were so bad I had to end up going to the ER to get help. So, like, yeah, it was very bad, and I stayed away from activities that made me happy because I felt like I could never get through those activities through the day. Like, I was always fearful of the day. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I'm not going to be able to get through today. It's going to be so busy. I'm not going to have energy. I'm going to have anxiety throughout the whole day. Like, I can't function. And now I went to D23 with my best friends. I've gone to a pumpkin carving class by Terry Hardin Jackson, the Disney Imagineer, and, like, I've joined her tribe. I've done so many different things. Like, I went to Dapper Day the other day, and then, like, literally the next day I went to work. Like, I didn't think I couldn't do that before, but now I can, apparently. And I had fun. It was fun. I wasn't worried about having a panic attack all day. And, like, I had, like, a little bit of anxiety here and there, but it was nothing like a panic attack. Like, I was able to chill myself out and just enjoy the time I was having with friends. I went to go see Halloween Ends with my friend Danny. Went out to dinner. Like, it was just, I've been doing things that make me happy again, and I can't wait to continue doing that. Oh, and I also was doing Halloween events for a party company as Sarah Sanderson, and I got fired from multiple princess parties when I tried to do that before my medical treatment, because I would have panic attacks and my body would, like, be freaking out at the parties. So it's just, like, it wasn't possible for me to do anything I love to do. But if this gives any hope to someone, I hope it does. Palinziq, it's life-changing, and I'm not even at where I, like, the goal is for me to be at. At least I don't think I am. I just got a new level, but they haven't told me the level yet. So I don't know what the most recent level is, but I will update you guys. Don't worry. But yeah, for some people, there are way more severe reactions. With everybody's body is different. Everybody's immune system is different. They're going to react different ways. So if it is mild enough to where it's not putting your body in danger, please keep going. There are instances where you have other health issues that contribute to you reacting more severely to the injections than others. And that is a decision, obviously. Make the best decision for yourself, but it is manageable most of the time, and Benadryl is like a lifesaver. Pre-meds, very important, and keeping your doctors updated is essential. Being in contact with your biomarine representatives. I can't tell you how much my biomarine representatives have helped me and made me comfortable to even start Palinziq. but I'm excited to see where this leads me. And who knows, maybe I'll be able to do theater again. Like, possibilities are endless. Like, I'm doing well with mental health, a lot better, at least. I do have my moments, but, yeah, like, I just am making everybody very proud of me, and I can't emphasize it enough. It's huge that they have this available to PKU patients. Like, we've been waiting for something like this for 20 plus years since I was born. I'm almost 30. I'm turning 29 in December, but they just came out with it, so it's just incredible, and keep running up that hill, I guess. I will talk to you guys later, and I will update you on my new levels that I get in, and hopefully they're lower than before, and I can maybe eat more protein every day. That'd be kind of cool. So I will see you guys later, and again, keep running up that hill.